What up, gangsters?
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
What up, baby? We out here, young moolah, baby. I don't know why that's how we're starting today, but hey, guys, we're doing the Incredible Hulk for commentary.
Yeah, great intro. I have no idea why he started that way. I tried to save face by turning it into a super bad reference because that's all I know how to do. When I hear the word gangsters, I can't not think of McLovin saying, "Gangsters, what's up, guys?"
Exactly, and recently we were doing a board game night, me, Edith, friend of the show Max, I always have to refer to him like that. And Edith had to pitch a product, and she started off with "What up, homies?" So maybe that's why. I think I'm still thinking about that. But no, guys, we're here. We're doing Incredible Hulk. We finally got back to the MCU. I mean, we did Doctor Strange, but now we're on the timeline to go back correctly.
And well, we'll have to. I guess we've got the next Thor coming up soon, but otherwise we can probably just go through these in release order for a while.
Yeah, because we can probably go through like the first Thor by the time that one comes out, and it'll just be like, hey, Thor and Thor, they're related somehow.
Yeah. This is technically the same character in the same universe.
Technically, yes, because they do reference the events of this movie, and Avengers picks up where this movie ends. So it is technically the same version of the Hulk.
Oh, I was talking about Thor 1 to Thor 4. Because he feels so wildly different as a character, and the whole tone of those movies changed.
Yeah, because the first two are super serious, and then the last two are not.
Not super serious, it's just more grounded by comparison.
Yeah, they take it more elevated.
Yeah.
But The Incredible Hulk does not. It is a movie that a lot of people don't like or find boring, and I can kind of get some of those sentiments, but at the same time, Hulk is smashing things for certain parts of it.
It's a movie that a lot of people do like as well. I feel like this movie has, it runs the whole gamut of opinions. I know some people think it's terrible. Some people really, really love it. And I feel like most people settle somewhere in the middle with the classic 3.5 score, which I think was probably how I felt last time I saw this, which has probably been 5-6 years.
This and Iron Man 2 are always the two that you either really like it or you really don't. And then there are a couple that are in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably give it like a 3. When I finished watching it. I haven't seen it in a couple years, but I remember distinctly the beginning and the ending, and when they're in the school and Hulk kicks him. Those are about the only things. Oh no, I do remember the heartbeat monitor, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, I have fond memories of this movie because I am a big fan of the Ang Lee Hulk, or at least I was super into it as a kid, I should say. Hulk became my favorite character as a result of that, so I was always hoping they'd make another one. It was, I think it was 5 years between these two movies, and I heard that they would have a different actor in this role, but I remember the first time that I watched this movie, I still thought it was a sequel to that, because this picks up basically where that first Ang Lee movie leaves off. He's kind of on his own in South America, like he has to deal with being the Hulk, and even with the opening credits of this movie showing basically this origin story, it's more or less the same in broad strokes because it's just the Hulk origin story. So I thought that this was a sequel to Ang Lee's Hulk. I did not know this was in the MCU until the very end of this movie.
Yeah, because he shows up and he talks to Ross, which William Hurt has sadly passed away. But anyway, you ready to get into it?
I am ready. We are watching this on HBO Max, everybody. I don't know what you had, Manny. I had an HBO feature presentation thing at the beginning, which was 5 seconds to get to the black screen for me. So if you guys are watching this on there, make sure you adjust accordingly so you can stay in sync with us.
Yep. We are at 005. So whenever you guys want to start with us, you can just pause, go get your snacks, go get your icy, your popcorn, your hot dog, your nachos, your Sour Patch Kids, your Sweet Tart Ropes. If you like pretzel bites, you can get those. If you're a dibs kind of guy, that's also cool. Your chicken tenders. If you want your pizza, you can go for that. Pretzels. I think I already mentioned pretzels. If you want a large soda. In Cinemark they do Coke, but in other places it's different. So just check with your local theater what they provide. And if you guys want to really get into theater mood, you guys can always play the Nicole Kidman AMC ad before you start the movie. I have never seen that.
I know you still have.
We don't have an
AMC.
AMC here, so I've never seen the ad.
You're not really missing much. It's just become a meme.
No, it's the meme, and I want to be part of the meme.
I love how many. Sorry, quick sidebar before we before you press play. I love how many people got duped by that tweet that said that Nicole Kidman won a Pulitzer for like contributions to culture a couple weeks ago for that. Did you see that?
Really, I did not. I did not see
Yeah,
that.
I saw a bunch of people fell for it. To be fair, I had to look it up to make sure it was fake because I'm like, you never know. I've seen people get awarded more for dumber shit than this. But yeah, she did not win a Pulitzer for that, although maybe she should have.
She probably should. Listen, we come to the movies. That's all I know from it.
Oh, I should be able to recite it by now, but I can't.
Shame. But we're ready, guys. Hope you guys have settled in. Stay hydrated. Drink some water. The same thing. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Look, the Universal theme. Bum, bum.
And I think Universal did distribute the Ang Lee one as well.
Yes, they still have rights to the Hulk.
Yeah, which is why we don't get solo Hulk movies.
Precisely. He has to be partnered with someone or used in like a whatchamacallit, like a team up movie. It's also why movie rights and theme park rights are different, but there's a reason why Marvel can't use certain characters in Florida because Universal has fair game over on the East Coast.
So he's at the Avengers stuff at Disneyland?
No. Hulk is not
what's
there.
the difference? What's the difference between the Florida and California parks then? As far as
naming. Naming is the main thing. Now, did you ever watch the Hulk TV show with Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah, here and there. I remember I watched it with my grandma. A lot of reruns. I think they're on probably Sci-Fi. I don't remember much of it. I just remember that I did watch my fair share of it.
I mean, you always have to mention when he wrestled the bear. That's a very iconic episode.
Oh, I don't actually know if I know about that.
You don't know about the episode where he wrestles a bear?
I don't think so.
That's the episode that people talk about. Yeah, I'll show it to you after.
Yeah, so we're getting our opening montage here.
Look at the blood.
Remember when these movies could have blood?
I was about to say, bro, this intro should be rated R. It's a horror film.
This is horror. I think this movie was where I learned pretty much who all this cast was at the time.
I think so, too. I mean, Liv Tyler, I had probably seen Lord of the Rings at that point, but I couldn't have told you that it was her.
Yeah, I didn't see Lord of the Rings until I was probably 14.
Yeah. But everyone else I couldn't have told you.
Yeah. I definitely didn't know who Edward Norton was. I might have seen William Hurt in something, but I don't think I had.
Yeah, my dad probably had like a William Hurt movie going on in the background at some point.
Tim Roth, I hadn't seen anything from Tarantino as a 10-year-old, so.
Tim Roth, I also didn't know.
Look, Stank Industries.
Stank. Dr. Elizabeth Ross.
Nick Fury.
Jeez, they really are not hiding that this is in the MCU.
Zach Penn, didn't he co-write Avengers with Joss Whedon?
Zach Penn did do that. And your favorite movie, Ready Player One.
What a career.
There's the metronome.
That's a sweaty boy.
It's just a giant spotlight on him. Where is this? Peru? Venezuela? Colombia?
Brazil?
Brazil.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you saw that establishing shot, you should have known. That's a favela if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's a Fast Five establishing shot too. Where's that statue?
This is Brazil. Yeah.
You got to do that.
That's in Rio de Janeiro. I still have never seen Fast Five, so.
That's the best one.
That's what I hear.
That was not always my take, but now I can say it's the best one. That was a hell of a long drone shot they did.
It was. I'm like, what did that establish other than an establishing shot of Brazil?
You could have done that in 25 seconds less than they did.
Yeah.
Doggo.
Compact Portuguese. Oh yeah, porque hablan portugués en Brazil.
Yes. That's a great bunch.
Grover! Now, do you know where Grover is from?
Sesame Street. I was about to say I just haven't watched much Sesame Street. I think I have an awareness of most of the characters.
Gotcha.
More aware of Sesame Street stuff than Muppet stuff, even though I might have actually seen more Muppet stuff in my lifetime. And I haven't seen much of the Muppets.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Sesame Street is just more popular than Muppets. But Muppets probably has a higher, like, acclaim overall.
Yeah. I feel like Muppets had, like, peaks and valleys in popularity.
Yes.
Like, early 2010s when the movies were happening, it felt like there was a bit of a resurgence. But nowadays, I feel like there's not much. Even though they're making Disney Plus stuff. Yeah.
They are?
I thought they made a Disney Plus special last year.
Oh, yes, they did. They did Haunted Mansion.
Oh, use your diaphragm. I cannot do that.
You tell me you can't do that?
I'm sure I have the capability in there somewhere, but I don't know how to do it.
Real Batman Begins vibes with the hair, the beard, the shirtless training. Ooh, Slapsgiving.
My anger outweighs my guilt. Slapsgiving again. He can't get too excited, Manny.
He can't get too excited. What a line.
He's got a bully at work, of course.
Right. The typical, a bully. But I mean, he's white in Brazil. It makes sense.
He's like Martin Freeman in Black Panther, where someone asked him, what's it like being the only white guy on set? And he's like, oh, this is how black people have felt in Hollywood the entire existence of Hollywood.
Precisely.
Yes, and of course he's got a friend at work who might want to be more than a friend.
But hey, he can't get too excited.
He only has eyes for Betty, though.
Betty. And you remember what the other female in his life is named?
In these movies, or like in comic lore?
Both.
There's another woman in these movies?
Kinda. They hint at it. Specifically in Age of Ultron.
Oh, okay. I thought you're talking about Black Widow.
No, I'm not talking about Black Widow.
No?
No, Veronica.
Veronica?
Veronica is what Tony names Hulkbuster.
Oh, okay.
Because in the comics, Betty and Veronica are a love interest for Archie in the Archie comics.
Okay.
So they take
so that was a play on that.
Yes, because Betty is his girlfriend and, love interest in these movies. And I'm pretty sure Veronica is also a character in Marvel, but I could just be entirely wrong, and it's just what Tony named the Hulkbuster, and it's an homage to Archie for that reason, for a love triangle.
You ever just stop a bottling plant in its tracks to clean up some of your gamma blood?
No. I'd be kind of interested to see what multiple Hulks would be like in the universe. I'd be chaotic evil in that sense.
What a look.
We'll have the Hulk family. We'll get Red Hulk. We'll get Abomination. We'll get A-Bomb in there. She-Hulk will come along.
Ruh-roh. You missed some Hulk blood, Bruce.
Oh, wow. That was my impression of Stanley when he drinks the soda.
Guess it had more kick than he was expecting.
Yeah.
Or whatever she says. We'll get there.
This soda has kick. He says something like that, yeah.
I think he says wow, and the woman giving William Hurt the exposition said it had more kick than he was expecting. I remember that part.
Maybe that's what it is.
Wow.
Because I specifically
the bully is into the girl that has eyes for Bruce. Can you believe it? What are the odds?
Boo.
Is she the only woman at this factory?
That's what it looks like.
Uh-huh. Help me, Bruce. Please help me.
Why is that such a funny cut with the music? With the little... Hey, look, it's me talking to you. When he's hungry.
I love his delivery of the second hungry. You can see he's like, "Oh, that's wrong," as he's saying it, but he still says it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Edward Norton as an actor in general?
I like Edward Norton. I hear he's an ass though.
Yeah, or at least he's way too into not like a method guy, but he gets very involved on his productions.
Invested in his projects. Yes.
To a fault, too.
That's
I think.
That's what I've heard about this movie in particular, and that's like why they kind of stopped working with him.
Yeah.
It's because he wanted to have more creative control over the story and the film itself.
Yeah. Which is just not going to happen when you're in something that's planned to be a big shared universe.
Yes, and also it doesn't happen very often in general.
No, but it especially isn't going to happen here.
Especially this. No, yeah. When they're like, it's a gamble already. Trying to do another Hulk movie. Because 2008, I think this came out in 2009.
Yes, 08.
But,
it came out in 08.
Oh, wait.
It was only a month after Iron Man.
Yeah. So that already was an oof moment because they're like, we don't know if it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to have an actor come in and say, hey, this is what you should do is risky.
So he's talking to Mr. Blue, who we will meet later.
Yes, who is a setup for which villain?
What is it, the leader?
The leader, correct.
Yeah, I played the video game adaptation of Ang Lee's Hulk. I had that on the GameCube.
Yeah, so he ends up, they tease him being the leader when his head starts to grow super big.
And 14 years later, I feel like they might actually end up paying that off eventually. If nothing else, then with a passing joke, just because that's the kind of thing that they do now.
I don't know if they ever will.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's trying to cure his Hulkness. It's like X3.
Love that you can see the green blood on the, or not the green blood. Well, I guess it is kind of green blood. You can see the green in his bloodstream.
Yes.
Even through the microscope. Another failure.
How much did you use? All of it. All of it. Post the Grief Karga video.
Then it's time to meet. Not so simple, buddy.
Not safe. Living with Gamma. Oh, listen, if they took out an M, it would say living with Gamma. And then there would be an entire thing about gamers being dangerous to live with. Mr. Green.
I still get anxious about getting shots and getting blood drawn, but oh man, watching this as a kid, I was like, he's so brave for doing that himself.
Yes.
I had a very bad experience getting blood drawn as a kid, and that made me terrified of it. I thought it was the most painful thing in the world.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. Usually it's just like, oh, I don't really enjoy getting a shot. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. I just realized I turned subtitles on, but they're not showing up.
Now he drinks his soda.
He's gonna say, wow.
Wow. White man, no.
One of your best sound bites.
I love that sound. I love that clip from New Girl. It's so good.
We're about to meet Emil Blonsky.
USA, 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 USA.
Can leave that one clean.
Yeah. Listen, that's gonna be me tomorrow after watching Top Gun.
Hey, that's me after watching Top Gun, and I'm never that person.
I say it a lot as a joke, but yeah. Top Gun genuinely has me excited for it. I cannot wait to fall into the US militaristic propaganda.
Tell them to
Now
make it count.
we are gonna see Emil Blonsky back.
We are.
In She-Hulk.
Well, I say we.
Me.
Yes.
Me. We. We. No, I will be watching She-Hulk, so I'll be seeing Emil Blonsky come back.
Hey, I saw the Abomination in Shang-Chi.
In Shang-Chi.
That iconic scene.
Exactly.
Possibly 2 Canadian hunters.
Possibly.
Were they hunting the
It
Hulk?
could have been Sasquatch.
Could have been. Oh, it's got to be hot in that room.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be uncomfortable.
If that's the only fan that you have in
Mhm.
Brazil.
And I bet there's no air conditioning.
Yup. Run. Oh, good news.
Good news.
Preliminary blood tests show significant gamma reduction.
That is good news.
Will it cure me? Who are you? Angel from X-Men X3? What's the name of that one? The Last Stand?
Last
I was about to
Stand,
say
yeah.
United we stand, divided we fall. I need more data.
I need more data.
Call saturation.
Oh, he's like
Is that what
me.
it
He's
said?
sending
Cell saturation.
cell saturation. He's sending a bunch of quick messages in succession. This is like me on Discord.
Yeah. Where is it? Is it safe?
Is it secret? Is it safe? Home.
Home. A bad movie starring Rihanna.
Is that the animated movie with Jim Parsons?
Yeah, I never saw it.
She's in that? Okay.
Yeah, she's the voice of the main character.
I thought he was the main character.
Well, main human character.
Okay.
He plays the alien. She plays the girl that befriends him and stuff.
I cannot imagine those two in the same studio acting opposite each other. I cannot.
Apparently, they liked working with each other.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just those are two
Not the
people I just don't
donkey.
think about in the same field.
Oh no, 100%.
Now in this
Rihanna
upcoming
did what?
scene,
2 movies?
I thought they
3 movies?
What's up?
Said Rihanna did what? 3 movies? She did Battleship. She did Home. I think she did another one.
Battleship's the only one I know. Oh, she did Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're saying this scene.
Yeah, I always thought they killed this dog in the scene we're about to see, but I think they
Oh.
made a point of just tranking the dog.
Yeah.
Either way, the poor dog lost his human. He's a good guard dog though.
Yeah. He's already left. Why you need to trank the dog at this point?
Because he's loud, bothering him. He's a sociopath. Damn, he lives right up, like, literally directly above his
Not the
coworker.
girl, his plant? Yeah.
Little peck on the cheek. I remember this sequence happening later. Like, I thought there was more.
I remember
before
it
this.
happening. No, I remember it happening about here. How many times do you have to say go?
Let's try one more time. I don't think we got the point across. Did you have to say that? Did you have to tell them not to lose him in this chase? I'm pretty sure their goal is to not lose him.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna go sneak through an alleyway. What?
Yeah. I was gonna ask, can you remember from the opening credits who directed this movie?
Nope.
Louis Leterrier.
I wasn't paying attention to the credits.
Who has an okay filmography. He did, I think, at least one of the Transporter movies with Jason Statham before this. He did at least the
never seen 'em.
first. I think he did the first Now You See Me movie, which I never saw.
I like the first Now You See Me movie.
Yeah, I don't think he did the second one. He did this movie, and he is the replacement director on Fast 10 right now.
Oh, okay. Fasten your seatbelts.
What is it? Fast X? Is that what they're calling it?
Fast X, yes. So stupid. Fasten your seatbelts was right there.
I was on record for saying I still thought it would be just fasten, but like they would capitalize the T.
I mean, fasten your seatbelts has to be like a tagline or something, or like in a trailer, right?
It's a missed opportunity if they don't, but that doesn't mean they won't miss that opportunity.
Yeah. Knowing Vin, I would not be surprised. Oh, look, it's William Hurt. Look at that mustache on that man.
It's a hell of a mustache.
It's another one of those castings that just really leaps off the page.
Mm-hmm. I still think I really liked Sam Elliott. I can't help but compare
Sam
this
Elliott,
to the other cast.
Yeah,
Sam Elliott was really good in that role, and I prefer Jennifer Connelly to Liv Tyler.
I'd probably be the same. I mean, we still did get Jennifer Connelly in the MCU.
We did?
She's the voice of Karen in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And her and Paul Bettany are married, so.
Yes. Connections.
She made her way back home.
Mm-hmm. Louis Leterrier also made Clash of the Titans with Sam Worthington. And
I saw it and was too scared, and we had to leave.
Wow. Yeah, you were 9 when that movie came out.
Yeah.
Is it an R-rated movie?
PG-13?
But it scared the hell out of
you? I'm
you?
sure if I go back to it now... Yeah, I'm sure if I go back to it now, it won't be that bad, but...
He also directed The Brothers Grimsby with Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong, which I never saw.
Ooh.
Looked like another gross-out Sacha Baron Cohen movie.
It is, from what I remember.
I remember that Red Band trailer had something weird in it. I don't remember what. Last thing I'll say about the director, I think he's also the main force behind Lupin on Netflix. I believe.
Is that a adaptation of Lupin the Third?
No. It's like a French spy show.
Oh, okay.
Omar Sy is the main character.
Okay. Yes, this is not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the anime.
Yeah. Miyazaki made one of those movies. That was his first movie.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And then they've been doing 3D versions of them, I believe. Yeah.
So I think there's more crossover between Spanish and Portuguese than I thought there was. I feel like the differences are more
either culture.
Yeah. It seems like the differences are more subtle than I thought they were. But also, I don't know the proper way to say it. There are fewer differences than I thought, but the differences are very specific. I guess is what I can say.
Yes.
Now, is this like the first movie where this first sequence is in the dark, so you don't really get a good view of him?
Yeah, and I was going to say, now we don't really get a good look of him here, but your thoughts on this design of the Hulk overall?
Again, I prefer the Ang Lee Hulk's design. I know everyone thought that one looked like Shrek, but I think those effects look better.
I'm with them. I think it looks like Shrek. I don't really like that.
I much prefer that to this one.
I disagree.
I think I like just the shade of green better than the way he looks in this one.
Interesting, because to me the shade of green in Ang Lee's Hulk, from what I remember, just reminds me of a green screen. Like just that green of a green screen for him. So I don't really mind this one. I like the coloring of like the first Avengers more, but I think I like
Yeah.
this design overall more.
This one almost looks like it feels closer to brown than it does to green to me, and I just like greener.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah,
which is why I prefer how Eric Bana's looks, and I prefer how Mark Ruffalo's looks, particularly in the first Avengers. I don't really like the way he looks after that.
I don't like his look in Endgame. Not Endgame. I don't like his look in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
That's one of those where I'm like, you had a really good looking Hulk and then you threw it away and they made him more brown again.
Yeah. We'll get
But,
into his Hulk eventually, but I've always thought they never knew what to do with that character.
Yeah. I think Ragnarok's Hulk design, I think, might be the best of them. But I still think this one is pretty cool. Hey guys, green.
Green.
I don't know if you could tell, but the Hulk is green. You get why the drink is green?
Parallels. So this is before he's a super soldier, isn't it? He's just a soldier at this
Emil?
point.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't become a super soldier until after he gets kicked.
Yeah. Hulk seems a bit angry, wouldn't you say?
You ever just have a forklift thrown at you?
Not recently.
Yeah, I can't think of it either.
Okay, I'm going to say one more thing about the Ang Lee Hulk movie. That Danny Elfman score goes hard.
Most Danny Elfman scores go hard.
Yeah, well, that score in particular just vividly stays in my brain. This score's not bad. I remembered the motif as soon as we started the movie again, but
I remember the use of drums the most.
if Joss Whedon wrote this scene, Blonsky would say, "Well, that just happened."
So we're just not going to talk about it? We're not going to talk about it?
We're not going to talk about what just happened in there, sir? You think it's just normal to throw forklifts at people, sir?
I like my forks to be used for eating, not for killing me. I'm sorry, what?
It. Oh, I don't. Oh, I forgot he actually said that. He lost your guy. How good a job was he really doing?
Not that good. I mean, he's a giant creature.
I would
chase after him.
I would simply capture Bruce Banner, but I guess I'm built different.
I would simply have like a helicopter or a drone watching the area that we're in to see if we can track him, but I guess we're built different than the US government.
Yeah. Military just needs more funding to be able to capture the Hulk.
Yeah, they need more funding, guys. Ooh, a waterfall. I love waterfalls.
Waterfalls are beautiful.
Being under them is even better. That water is so nice.
I'm sure. I've never been.
Ooh. I've never been to Brazil, but
I don't think I've ever been to a waterfall.
I've been to many waterfalls. Days Without Incident. One. Technically, it's probably closer to 0, but sure.
Yeah.
only been a couple hours at most.
I hate to be that guy. I will only say it once. The pants. Why are the pants too big on him now?
I don't know.
They fit him. Then they somehow stayed on him as he became the Hulk. He used his toy correctly there, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got some Spanish.
That one was a little bit clunky. It'd probably say me puedes ayudar. But that's the thing, is that if you can get enough of it, that they'll probably just understand and say, okay, this is a gringo.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about watching Better Call Saul and seeing Giancarlo Esposito and Mark Margolis speak Spanish to each other back and forth to people who do not speak Spanish, and the way they over-enunciate just kills me. Like, even as a non-native speaker, it actually takes me out of scenes because it is very clear that they are not fluent.
Yeah. Which is wild, because like a lot of people that don't know Giancarlo Esposito would assume, oh, he's probably like Hispanic. No, he's Italian.
He's Italian and he's black.
Yes.
He's not Hispanic or Latino.
No.
Hey, here's the TV show theme playing. I recognize
this is one of, I
think,
theme. 2 cameos from the TV show here. I consider the music a cameo.
Okay. Nice kid.
I mean, Bruce is looking a little thin there.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that he would get some money.
He's very scrawny in this movie.
Which I like.
He's going to speak some Spanglish and say stretchy here in a second, isn't he?
Stretchy. Why does that look like Winnie the Pooh?
Más stretchy.
Can we arrest Bruce for illegally crossing?
Yeah, where's Border Patrol?
Exactly, come on.
More funding at the border. We need more funding. I feel like I'm going to ask a lot. Is this the first of such and such in the MCU? Then I remember this is only the second movie in the MCU. So when they say super soldier, this is the first time you've heard it in the MCU.
Yes, because we don't get another Captain America reference until Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm. Which is the next movie in the MCU after this. So that makes sense.
Yep. Then it goes Thor, Cap 1, Avengers, and that's the end of Phase 1. Then Iron Man 3, Thor 2.
Oh, we gotta do this?
I'm gonna do it.
Winter Soldier, then Guardians.
Winter Soldier, Guardians, Avengers. Why do I always forget this one? Age of Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes Ant-Man.
Yep.
It goes Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Thor Ragnarok.
Nope.
Guardians 2.
Nope. You're forgetting a movie from 2016.
Civil War. Not Guardians 2, because that was the year after.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, don't tell me.
They developed one promising serum in the past. What could it have been?
What? Why is this? Why am I stumped?
Why are you stumped?
I don't know. Okay. It goes Civil War. Spider-Man wasn't until after. Black Panther wasn't until after. It's not Captain Marvel. Guardians is the year after. Spider-Man is the year after. Thor is the year after.
Oh, you're gonna be mad when you figure it out. Virginia. How's Bruce get to Virginia?
I have no clue. What the heck? Why?
Like, what state did he cross the border into?
I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering.
Maybe he goes from like Texas and goes up to Virginia
to
that
Virginia with like no money and being a known fugitive. You still haven't said the movie yet.
I still haven't said the movie yet. I could have sworn I knew this.
You might have thought you already said it. I don't know.
No, because...
Do you know if Culver is an actual college?
If what?
The college that this is set at, Culver University. Is that an actual college?
I do not know.
Because it looks like they filmed this at an actual college.
I would hope so.
Yeah, like that looks like a class building that I had at KU.
Does, yes.
But I wonder if that's a real college in Virginia and that they shot on location. I feel like it's not a real college because I've never heard of it. I suppose I could just look it up. Remember who her boyfriend is here?
No. Let's see.
Love this guy.
Who's the boyfriend gonna be? Oh, so it's got to be someone white.
Oh, look at that arm. That's a white arm.
That is indeed a white arm. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. No, I'm kidding. Topher Grace.
Did you get a good look at him?
No, you didn't get a good side look at him.
Ah, damn. You'll see him the next scene.
And
you figured out from that side profile?
No.
That you saw for a half second? Okay, that's another thing you can figure out along with this movie.
I know. I can't. Can you give me a hint?
Any hint I give you, we'll give it away. It has a sequel.
It has a sequel. Okay. So movies that have sequels are Guardians. But Guardians came out before that. Guardians 2 didn't come out until 2017. Ant-Man, but I already said Ant-Man because that came out after Age of Ultron. It's not Civil War because I already said that. It's not Spider-Man because Spider-Man came out the year after as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a nice guy. That's good.
Thor doesn't come out until the year after. I'm literally looking around my room to see if there's anything that'll give me a clue.
Sorry, Stanley is such a just an awesome dude here. He trusts Bruce.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't believe any of that shit, Bruce. I'm gonna let you stay upstairs. I've got a spare room upstairs in my pizza parlor.
That's not Stan Lee.
And give you a job. No, the name of the character is Stanley.
Oh, Stanley.
Yes.
Gotcha. Hey, there's Lou Ferrigno.
Hey, Louis Ferriggs.
Hey, Louis, come here. Is it Doctor Strange?
It is Doctor Strange.
Damn it. Okay, so it goes...
That was November
Doctor
2016.
Strange. Then it goes Guardian, Spider-Man, Thor.
Guardian, Spider-Man, Thor. Yeah, that's 2017.
Okay, so after Thor, we get Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp. No, wait. Yes. No, yes. That's correct.
Yes.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
There you go.
Thor, Love and Thunder. There we go. Right,
yeah,
now,
I really want...
In order of the TV shows, we go Daredevil Season 1, Jessica Jones Season 1.
Oh, not those. Come on.
I think it goes after Jessica Jones. We get Season 1 of Luke Cage, then Season 2 of Daredevil. I didn't see who it was.
Was that Martin Starr? It couldn't have been.
Yes, Martin Starr is here.
That was him right there?
Yes, he plays the same character.
This is the same character that he ends up playing in Spider-Man, canonically?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Bullshit.
No, because he's a student here, then years later he becomes a teacher.
Yeah, but he's like 40 in Spider-Man.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he plays the same character. Let's see. Martin.
Yeah, I'm looking up on IMDb. They'll
Starr
have the character name.
MCU.
Mr. Green. How goes the search? Mr. Blue really knows how to have the how to do the dramatic.
Portrayed Roger Harrington in The Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay.
Is that Ty Burrell?
That is Ty Burrell.
I didn't know you liked Ty Burrell.
Yeah, I'm a big Modern Family fan. I watched most of it before I went to college.
That's right. I do remember you saying that because we've had some conversations about it.
Would you like to be let in on a conversation I'm having with my best friend right now on the air?
Oh boy, let's see what this is.
He
Last conversation that I saw was about Top Gun, and you did a whole bit about about his kid being like
about my nephew as 5 years. Yeah. Anyway, it's you have to get rid of one actor, and the 4 actors in this are Tom Cruise, Matt Damon, Leo, and Russell Crowe. And I said
Damon.
I said I might get like their whole filmographies, and I said I might get rid of Leo. And he said, "Bro, you can't be serious." But getting rid of Matt Damon, which means you would get rid of all the Ocean's movies, which I love all 3 of those. You get rid of all the Bourne movies, which at least the first 3 of those are great. Like Leo has some great stuff. Russell Crowe has a ton of great stuff. A lot of which I still haven't
Russell Crowe
seen.
does have a lot of great stuff. Cruise you gotta keep for the Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Cruise you gotta keep. Mission Impossible.
Alone.
Top Gun Maverick, which I loved. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I think, oh man. See, but the issue is I love Good Will Hunting. So it's like, that movie alone makes me really like Matt Damon. But in general, I don't care for the Bourne movies. And I've never seen the Ocean's movies. So it's like, Whereas Leo, I know that I like in general more.
I'm just not.
I think I go Matt Damon.
There's just something
Matt Damon just has a very punchable face to me.
He does. He also but he's also got a good filmography. yes, he did say that.
But at the same time, Leo doesn't date anyone over 25, and that's just weird. Steps into the light.
Now, I have nothing against Liv Tyler personally, but I think she's kind of terrible in this movie.
I wouldn't say terrible, but I don't think she's particularly good.
She's got such a dramatic delivery in this movie. Of, like, everything.
Yes.
Especially this scene.
It's just a weird line in general.
Yeah. I want you to come with me now.
Please, come with me now. Oh, come with me now.
Oh, we thought the same thing. She put on her glasses to drive? Was that the thing?
My glasses!
He can't see without his glasses. I think we just referenced 2 very different movies.
What did you reference?
I think it's called My Girl, the movie where bees kill Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, I was just referencing just Scooby-Doo. Whenever Vilma's like, my glasses, I can't see without them.
Oh, it looks like Letterboxd might be down. I was trying to look up these filmographies.
Jinkies.
And Letterboxd keeps it just to movies where IMDb has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now getting rid of Leo.
Letterboxd looks down.
Okay.
I just opened the app on my phone. I think it's down.
Getting rid of Leo would get rid of some great stuff. Wolf of Wall Street's great. Django is great. The Departed is great.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is great.
Yeah, Titanic is great, but I don't love Titanic as much as I love the other movies I just mentioned. Like, it's a tough choice, but I still think I might go Leo because Tom Cruise just has so much stuff that I love. Matt Damon, he's not my favorite part of anything, but he's in a lot of stuff that I love that I would be sad to see go.
Yeah.
That's sort of my thing. I'm not looking at the actors. I'm thinking about the filmographies. Russell Crowe has a lot that I still haven't seen, and I'm taking that into account that I think I'll probably really dig a lot of the stuff from him that I still haven't seen.
The summer of Morbius continues as Morbin trends for the third straight day.
Sure. Matt Damon's also got The Last Duel, which is great. Ford v Ferrari.
The Martian.
Ford
v Ferrari. Oh,
yeah.
God. Ford v Ferrari is so good.
The Great Wall.
That alone might
change. You can't get rid of the Great Wall. Interstellar. Unironically, I love
Interstellar. I thought about, but I'm like,
Elysium
would it really be such a loss?
True Grit's great.
True Grit is great. Dang it, never mind. Okay, I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
Bye, Leo. I can't get rid of True Grit. Yeah. We all know why.
Mm-hmm. Again, I don't think Matt Damon's the best, other than probably the Bourne movies. I don't think he's the best part of any of the movies I just listed, but that's a lot of great movies that would be gone by the wayside.
Yeah. By the wayside.
I'm just not very passionate about Leo in general.
I've never been super passionate about Leo either.
I had a phase like mid-2010s when I was getting into movies when I'm like, oh, he might be my favorite actor. But now I just see him as not having as much range as I feel like he should.
Thank you, because I said that to a friend of mine.
He delivers everything the same way. He's got the same cadence to his voice and everything.
Thank you. That's what I said. I'm like, I just see Leo as doing the same Leo thing in every movie.
Even when you're a slave owner in the 1860s, you still sound like Leo.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I'm harsher on him because like he's the most bankable actor in Hollywood and everyone considers him one of the best. But I just don't see it quite to that degree. He picks great projects, but there's just something about him.
That's the same in every one of them.
Yeah. That's being a bit dismissive, I think, but I still have that overall feeling. The bone ones are gonna hurt.
This is some X-Men Origins Wolverine. Mm-hmm. That's a big needle, and for what?
To go into the bone marrow. Okay, want to go through Leo's filmography here?
Sure.
So Don't Look Up, which is enough reason to get rid of Leo entirely. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is great. I liked The Revenant a lot when I saw it, but I never watched it again. Wolf of Wall Street. Great Gatsby I actually like. Django. J. Edgar I can do without. Inception's really good. Shutter Island is good. And, whoops. Lost it. There we go.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. Departed. Gangs of New York. And Titanic. I at least really like all the movies I just mentioned.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Never saw that one. Quick and the Dead's good.
It's pretty good. Uh-oh.
Like, he hasn't done as many as a lot of actors. He's been more choosy over the years. So I feel like in terms of quantity of great stuff, I feel like I get more from the other actors. I feel like that's also a factor.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe has Master and Commander, which I love. He has The Insider, which I love. He's technically in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
He is? Oh.
I think he has a voice cameo.
Yeah. See, this action scene I remember.
Yes. This is when the movie.
So he gets the super serum before. Gotcha. Yes, me too.
If I got rid of Russell Crowe, I'd also lose The Nice Guys, which I can't do.
Oh, I love The Nice Guys.
Mm-hmm. You see, Russell Crowe, I think, has less.
If we get rid of Russell Crowe, we also get rid of Les Mis and Phantom of the Opera.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is he Phantom of the Opera?
No, that's Gerard Butler in Phantom of the Opera.
Damn it, I get them confused all the time.
I don't know how. Do you see how fast Blonsky
I
was
just
there?
do. Yeah.
Okay, so I think pound for pound, or movie for movie, Russell Crowe has the weakest filmography of those four, but the movies I love from him,
Yes.
I really love. And Tom Cruise, I'm just not considering getting rid of. There's a whole, like, the whole first half of his career.
Movies.
I haven't seen, like, the whole first half of Tom Cruise's career, and I just know there's some great stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
You ever just eat a flash drive?
No.
You'd think the transformation into the Hulk would maybe destroy that flash drive in the process.
I think his intestines would. And the amount of gamma radiation that's being exposed to that flash drive. I kind of just think everyone should be wearing hazmat suits around Bruce.
She calls her dad General. Seems like they might be estranged somewhat. What do you think?
There you go. Now she says dad.
Now she's got to appeal to him.
Shut up! Turns into the Rock.
Turns into the Rock. By the way, I looked it up. Culver University in Virginia is a real school.
There you go.
Now I need to see if they actually shot it there. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. This is a link to the Marvel Cinematic Universe wiki.
You ready for the trailer shot that's about to come up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Let's get back into the movie now. We had a
long lull.
Get her back here.
He did so much to bring her back. That's like when Anakin is like, I have to hurry, and he just walks.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I love when his eyes go green.
He's about to jump out of that. Yeah.
I think we're about to see the soldier that she elbowed here in just a second with a huge bloody nose. Or maybe we already saw him.
Look at his toes.
Many have a Hulk foot fetish?
No. And then he's gonna jump, and then it's in slow-mo. Yeah, there it is. Look at the veins.
That's what Snickers PR said.
The vein stays.
When they redesigned their marketing campaign.
Yeah.
There's that trailer shot.
There it is.
Yep, bloody nose. She really hit him with that elbow.
Man, the sound design on those guns is very weak.
Very what?
I said weak.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have more of an.
Sounds like they're shooting suppressed weapons.
It does. Or they're shooting like airsoft ones.
Yeah.
What are you even shooting at? Hulk murdered a lot of innocent people here.
That's Dexter coughing in the background, in case anybody picked that up.
Jesus Christ.
The Hulk has strong opinions on the military-industrial complex, folks.
He was anti-Afghanistan.
Oh, I forgot we had these guys.
Yeah, I saw them, and I'm like, these play a role in somehow, and I don't remember exactly.
They show the news in the aftermath to give you some exposition.
Mm. Is that strong enough to block a grenade from an RPG?
It is now.
Or grenade launcher?
My man said grenade from an RPG.
My bad, my bad.
That pistol? Good sound effects.
Yeah, pistol sounds fine.
Damn, Blonsky holding his own for now.
He's a super soldier. My God!
My God, he's doing it. Oh, I forgot about these cannons.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Big nipple
That's
cannons.
what you use for venom. Now, which do we think I'll see first? Morbius or Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage?
Morbius. You'll watch it for the memes. I love the way that Blonsky just gets flown out of the way.
Yes.
Now, I didn't mention as a factor between the two General Rosses earlier. In the mustache department, William Hurt puts up a hell of a fight, but it's
Yes.
Sam Elliott.
I mean, Sam Elliott's mustache is iconic.
It is
That
iconic.
mustache really screams, I know about the American Western more than French people.
Wait, no, she's Australian. Or no, she's Kiwi.
Australian.
Jane
Sorry.
Campion, yeah.
Kiwis. My bad.
Now, have you seen Sam Elliott without the mustache?
I've seen photos of it. I
Yeah.
can't remember it, but I know that I have seen it before.
He was in the show Justified, and he was without his mustache. Maybe for the entire run. I think he had it here, like maybe early on. But he was without his mustache for most of his time on that show. And I never got used to it. That
I
voice,
find it funny.
that voice coming out of that mouth without that mustache just feels wrong.
Exactly. This is actually a really good shot. I like this shot.
He's a little arrogant.
Yeah.
That all you got?
Boom. Gonk.
Right into the tree.
Yeah.
So
What was I gonna
without the
say?
serum, he would be dead, right?
Yes.
I love the way he
1000%.
says "fall back."
Um.
Fall back. Find cover.
No, I like him in this entire sequence because he was like, send the military, send Blonsky, send the tanks. Where's the attack helicopter? Like he just had wave
standing
after
there.
wave after wave, and he's like, where is this?
They just cut back to
Where
him
is
saying
that?"
one line at a time. It's like a video game with wave defense sequence. Do it again.
He came out to say fire, and then just went back.
And now it's stopped firing. Ooh, ultimate frisbee.
I bet he could take Arcadio in frisbee golf.
Arcadio plays disc golf?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. My friends play disc golf. I tried one time, and it was a terrible experience. So the next time they went, I said, I'm just going to do some videography practice with your disc golf. I'm not going to play.
Does it look like it just turned very much nighttime with William Hurt?
Maybe. It might be the rain.
Like, that looks like
wow.
night to me.
Maybe it's just the rain. Maybe the fire is illuminating the gloomy sky.
Yes. I'm assuming that's what it is, but it just like turned very much.
Oh,
now we're in the night.
This is the Dark Knight Rises stock exchange sequence.
Yeah.
Now, I love Tyrell, but he really doesn't have much to do in this movie. I think this is his final
No.
scene.
He was really just a cooked boyfriend.
Yeah.
Phil Dunphy.
I don't think we needed that second part of that line. I think we knew the implication.
Mm-hmm. This movie's under 2 hours. Remember when we had movies under 2 hours?
It used to be better.
we're recording this the night before Stranger Things goes live.
Ugh.
I am not. I'm looking forward to watching it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't need all of these episodes to be an hour and 15
Mhm.
minutes. It's disgusting. And from what I heard from a review that I was watching today, they don't need to be that long.
No.
Which I figured immediately. I'm like, these episodes don't need to be this long.
Might be rude of me to say, but the whole handling of this season of Stranger Things feels like they think their shit doesn't stink now.
Oh, yes. No,
It-
1,000% it does.
Yeah.
Because Sean Levy got big, and then they just had giant hubris to say, like, oh, we're Stranger Things. Look at what we can do now. Because everyone became big stars.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sure the season will be fine, but just the way that the rollout of information has happened has made me just be very jaded.
And the COVID delay has just sort of killed my interest as well. Like, that part they couldn't control, but it's been so long that I'm just not into that show anymore. Rawr.
Rawr.
Ding! You ever just yell at the sky?
Sometimes, yeah. It's a good way to let out stress and anger.
Notice he's about to transform back. That means it helped him with his stress and anger.
Hey, big guy. The
Sun's getting real low.
He's gonna protect her. Is he bleeding green?
Well, you saw those blood slides in the microscope earlier. They turned green.
Yeah. I don't think this ever comes back. His blood being green.
It should have. When he got that work from Thanos at the beginning of Infinity War, he should have been bleeding green everywhere.
God, it's such a good intro. Infinity War just rules. We'll get there in 3 years, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, look at those hands.
He's got a heart like a machine. Is this symbolic? Wait, what does it say on his badge? When they cut back to it, I think it says SDCC. It looked like he had a Comic-Con badge.
It does. Bro, look at all that blood.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that should be rated R.
All those scrapes and scars.
Image.
Yeah. I remember the Foley on this knuckle crunch sounded real nasty.
The eye.
Mm-hmm. Just one eye.
His jeans are ripped again.
And they're going to be too big on him.
Yep. Hulk pants just never make sense.
No. They shouldn't become big on him after he transforms back.
I'm trying to think. Did Age of Ultron try to develop a way for that, or did they just say, you know, that it's just movie mumbo jumbo, we don't care?
They probably at some point had a joke line in passing where they
Gotcha.
Because I remember where they addressed it by just saying it was stupid and moving on.
Yeah, that I don't remember. I remember in the first Avengers, after he falls out of the helicarrier, he loses his pants entirely.
Yeah, he's naked. Harry Dean Stanton's there, seeing as Johnson.
See, now this shot is reminiscent of the Joss Whedon TV show Firefly, where Summer Glau is hidden inside a box because she's a dangerous militaristic weapon that is, like, very powerful. I don't remember what her other power is. It was, like, mind manipulation or something like that. But that was the first time we get introduced to her, is that Captain Malcolm Reynolds, played by
Nathan Fillion, right?
Nathan Fillion, yes, correct. Yeah. He opens up the package, and they're like, what's in here? Because they think that her brother is smuggling some stuff in. And we see that it's her, and they're like, it's a girl. And that was Adam Baldwin who says that.
I have that show on Blu-ray. My friend gave it to me because he didn't want it
I
anymore. Never watched it.
love that show. The purple pants, guys. You see?
Would you prefer yellow spandex?
Honestly, the way that the yellow spandex looked after what is it? Apocalypse? I liked the look of those suits. And then
Okay.
they just made them look terrible in Dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. This huge, like Hulk. Happens to be a reporter. Damn, did they really have to say amateur footage there? That was harsh.
That dude really just took a look. Hair's getting real shaggy.
Hey there, big guy. Hair's getting real shaggy.
Just turns into Michael Cera as the Hulk. Then maybe I should cut it. That was a Scott Pilgrim joke, FYI.
Mm-hmm. That's a good joke, Bruce. I like it.
Oh, I just got an email from HBO Max. May 30th, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Dumbledore.
Funny because I was
exclusively on HBO Max.
I was on the TV earlier and it said June 4th. I think that's for like the actual HBO channel premiere.
Yes, most likely.
Which still is a very quick turnaround. Usually to actually go on the channel.
I mean, Batman was the same.
Well, no. For streaming services, like I get that, but I haven't seen what it's been like for the actual channels. Because in the olden days, it would be you'd get your home video release, and then like 4 or 5 months after that, you'd finally get on HBO. It'd be almost a year after the movie was out. He's getting too excited.
I think usually it was like 8 months.
Yeah,
I can't get too excited. Because I remember that's what it was for the like Marvel movies going to Netflix. I can't get too excited.
I like your line here, though. This line makes me laugh. What does she mean by that?
You know what she means. Alternative means.
Mm-hmm. Ask him yourself.
Oh my God.
God, he's awake. He's up and out.
My God.
Oh, damn it. We'll see if we can get a wide shot of his badge again. I swear it says SDCC. Show me the badge. Damn it. Show me the badge. I need to see if this is a stupid Comic-Con joke. I love his line at the end of this scene. Pissed off and ready for round 3. You ever just get pissed off and be ready for round 3?
Yes. My glasses. That window is so fake behind them.
What?
Does not look good.
Her mom, I'm guessing?
May she rest in peace. Yeah, I'm assuming it's her mom. S. Stearns 6. Ah, you didn't safely eject.
If this were a Mac, he'd be so fucked.
Strategic Homeland
Shield!
Intervention,
Shield!
Enforcement, and Logistics Division.
Wait a minute.
Samuel Stearns, the leader.
That's a great profile picture.
Really is. I always forget his name.
The actor?
Yes, I always forget the actor's name, but I know him from so many things.
I'm gonna give you a chance to pull it before I say it.
Hold on. He was in Watchmen. He's in
Mhm.
Holes. He's in this.
He's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
He's in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
He is Buster Scruggs.
Yeah. It was. I see it. I can visualize it, and
Would you
it's
like
on the
one
tip of
hint?
my tongue. Yes.
He's got 3 names.
I always forget his name. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pull it.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson. That's what it is.
That's his name.
Always forget his name. You know what's funny is that when you said he has 3 names, the first thing that came to my head was Chad Michael Murray. That's not his name at all, and I knew it wasn't. But I kind of
Logan
wanted
Marshall
to just
Green.
say
John David
Logan
Washington.
Marshall Green. Oh wait, we talking about Tom Hardy? Logan Marshall Green?
They're the same guy.
They have to be clones of each other, right?
The answer is always more drugs.
I'm glad that one is left clean.
If you want to fight the Hulk, you need more drugs, baby.
For sale.
I think they'd have like one soldier posted up on the sides in case this exact thing happened.
I would assume so. It's plot armor. They're on a boat? This reminds me of that episode of How I Met Your Mother when they got married on a boat.
Who gets married on a boat in that show?
Lily and Marshall. They were going to, but then they're like, we don't want to do this.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think they got married in season 1. I don't remember when they did, but
No, it was they quote unquote get married in season 2. That's when they want to elope to Atlantic City, and we find out about Barney's gambling addiction. But then, like right as they're about to, they're like, "No, we actually want to have a proper wedding."
This guy thinks he's in GTA. This is me playing GTA 4.
This is me playing Forza.
If this were Uber, what rating do you think you would have gotten?
A solid 2.
You zip it. Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here. Forget about it.
Look, Mr. Blue, he's wearing blue. Oh, why did he do that?
Oh, so delayed.
Mr. Green? He's a lurker.
So, at this point, is Banner, like, recognizable? Clearly
like, within
not.
the scientific community?
Yes.
You would think.
Because, like, how does he go from this to, like, Avengers, where people know who Banner is, and, like, his scientific contributions, and all of the accomplishments that he has?
The answer is that this movie is really not canon at the end of the day. It is, but it's not.
Yeah. I think the only two actors from this that haven't, well, three that haven't come back are these three.
I guess Tim Roth ultimately did. William Hurt did.
Yes. William Hurt came back much earlier.
Yeah.
Because he came back, what, Civil War? Maybe a little bit earlier?
I think it was Civil War. Yeah, but, like,
so he came
you
back
could watch...
earlier.
He never interacts with Banner. They're in the same scene.
Oh, never.
In Infinity War, I think, but they never interact. Like, if you didn't know this movie, you would have no idea William Hurt was a character from previous movies.
I don't think William Hurt is in Infinity War, is he?
It might be in Endgame, but no, it's Infinity War because Cap's a fugitive, but he shows up. Like, I think if they see each other on the video call or something. I think. Because it's definitely before the time jump that they interact again. Ooh, he's got spiky.
Let me see.
Got some
I'm
spikies.
looking at... Bro, that's some body horror right there. Should be rated R.
Rated R.
Top cast. Let's see. And then search William. No, he is in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but all right.
I think it's like the first scene after like Cap rejoins the team, basically. They get back to base.
You know what it is? Rhodey is calling. Rhodey is the one that's calling.
He's talking
William
to Ross,
Hurt. That's
and then
what it
Cap
is.
shows up during the conversation.
Yeah.
With Banner in tow, I believe. Or Banner's with Rhodey.
Yeah. I think Banner's with Rhodey, but yeah, we never see them.
Yes, they don't interact.
So I just assumed that Banner was making a sandwich while he was on the phone call with Rhodey.
The point being, you wouldn't have known William Hurt was from a previous movie.
Yeah.
And really, the only thing from this movie that they ever use as a character point for Ruffalo's Hulk is the deleted scene of him trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
When he puts the bullet in his mouth and spits it back out.
So I put a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spit it out.
So the only thing they reference from this movie directly is a thing that didn't actually happen in this movie.
Yeah. I put the brain and the brawn together and now look at me. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but it is.
What's that from?
Endgame.
Okay.
It's when
you sound like you sound like you were doing like a Vin Diesel voice. It doesn't sound like Ruffalo.
No, that's my Ruffalo as Hulk impersonation. That's when they're at the diner or whatever, and they're talking about like, oh, how did you get to do this?
Zap, zap, zap.
Zapdos.
Mm-hmm. He's a scrawny guy.
Look at those veins.
That one's clean. Oh, that effect, though.
Yeah, the face doesn't look great, but I like how they imply that it hurts every time that he does it. The same way that Wolverine. In Logan, when she asks him, does it hurt? And he's like, every time.
That's actually in the very first X-Men that gets asked.
And I think it gets that in Logan, too.
Maybe. Now, I'm going to point out a plot hole here. This exact thing got him too excited in the previous scene, and now it's supposed to calm him down.
Maybe it's just context, man.
When in doubt, just kick the machinery and it'll start working.
Yes. He's got blue eyes again.
It's like Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. Who else has blue eyes? Oh, doesn't Alexandra Daddario have blue eyes?
I don't know. I really don't pay attention to eye color that often.
Ooh, eyes are a big thing for me.
Mm. It's just not something I really noticed. Daniel Craig I knows because his eyes are so piercingly blue, and Casino Royale in particular like makes a point of that.
Mm. I do
Looked like
not.
it's not like he was speaking Parcel Song when he woke up there. Uh-huh.
Isn't that what Harry says?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what he says in Chamber of Secrets, to open the Chamber of Secrets.
Verbatim, I don't know. This guy's a dweeb. He is so excited. I want to love my work as much as Dr. Samuel Stearns does.
He really does. Get the snipers in there. Get the militia in there. Get out. Where's the attack helicopter? You ever just make more blood?
You ever just make more of someone's blood? You ever just get a 3D printer, 3D printer for 3D blood?
Right? No, I do want to try 3D printed food, like the 3D printed pizzas and stuff. Because technology is so great. Looking a little pale there, buddy.
You doing all right there, Emil? All of it.
No bell.
Great delivery. He's about to do some parkour.
Parkour. This is turning into Mirror's Edge.
It's turning into the movie Brick Mansion starring Paul Walker.
See, whenever someone says like, "Oh man, I love Brick," I'm like, the one with Paul Walker, and then I remember that they're two completely different movies.
Brick
but they
and
both
Brick
have
Mansions.
The name Brick. Yes, they're so different from each other.
Are you saying the Joseph Gordon-Levitt Rian Johnson movie is different than the parkour movie starring Paul Walker and the inventor of parkour? That's another great reaction.
My friend hates Brick.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
He's like, there's no way anyone in high school would be doing anything like that. It's so unrealistic. I hate it.
Everybody takes their own just life experience into stuff like that. But
yes.
With my experience, I think Euphoria looks like the trashiest show in the history of history, with a writer that's completely out of touch. Our friend Elena sees it, and they're like, "This is my high school experience."
For those unaware, he just cut out for me, so that's why I didn't respond.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you record live and you don't go back and edit it, folks.
This is very true. This is also what happens when you're recording from halfway across the country.
Yes. If we live together eventually, we'll just be sitting on the couch with 2 microphones, just chilling.
Exactly.
Humpty Dumpty.
I lied, as I have been from the start. You said the
Jesus.
Grinch word. Why are you always hitting people? Pay attention to that nose.
Oh, it just clicked for me after 14 years. This is what the previous scene of him having all the blood for the test subjects amounted to.
Yes.
I always wondered what the point of that actually was.
Blonsky takes it.
Yes. It's like it's obvious. I just don't think I ever quite clicked in my head that that's what that particular scene was for.
Mm-hmm.
The mixture could be. He said the thing.
He did the thing. That's when you do. Hey. You gotta do the Leo in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Got to point at the screen. Here's a question. Sorry, back to Ang Lee's Hulk for a second. Do you know the name of what Nick Nolte's character is supposed to be? Like, the villain name. He's David Banner, but do you know the name of the villain?
I do not.
I want to say
it's a blind spot for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it kind of is for me, too. I want to say it's Absorbing Man.
Is he? No, that's Crusher Creel.
He absorbs powers from stuff in that movie.
Let's see.
Like, he touches a blue pipe and his hand starts to turn blue.
Let's see. Brian Banner. Let me look him up.
They could have... I think they probably just gave that character's powers to his father. I don't think that's, like, what his father is in the comics.
Brian Banner inherited a monster gene from him. Also, I'm pretty sure Brian is Holt. Oh, no, he's the abusive father of Bruce. Okay, let's see. To haunt Bruce's alter ego.
That was our villain, or our leader.
Powers and abilities. He has genius level intellect. So, yeah, he just is smart in the comics.
Yeah.
Because Absorbing Man is an entirely different character. That's Crusher Creel. Who I believe is the guy that beats Daredevil's dad. He beats Murdoch in the wrestling ring, which is what kills him.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
But Absorbing Man pretty much just touches any material and he absorbs it and he becomes that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Marvel Wiki says that David Banner in that movie, loosely based on Brian Banner, Absorbing Man, and Zax from the comics.
He is once again cut out for me, folks.
F. I was explaining the inspirations for that character in that movie.
I know. You're saying?
It said he was loosely based on Brian Banner, Absorbing Man, and Zax.
Don't know Zax. But yeah.
ZZZAX.
Yep. Nope. No clue.
Yeah, no clue either.
But hey, look, they're in Harlem. This gets referenced again in
kind of broke Harlem.
Yeah.
That was in Avengers. First one.
I thought so. And then I believe this also gets referenced in Luke Cage, because Luke Cage takes place in Harlem.
Ah, okay.
What's playing at the Apollo?
2007? Probably some super.
Was that Michael K. Williams?
That's Michael K. Williams. This is after The Wire, and they can only get him a 2-second cameo as an extra in Harlem.
That doesn't speak. Not a fan of this Abomination look.
Yeah, it's not great. Like, okay, Liv Tyler there. Oh my god, she just every line she gives is like the deepest exhale you've ever heard. Rifle's not going to. It's
There's the
rocket launcher, though.
RPG. Bro, that's a Joss Whedon line if I've ever heard one.
Booyah.
Yeah. His head looks too small.
Yeah.
It's also too round.
Yes. The rest of him is all kind of weirdly misshapen, but his head is still perfectly round.
Yeah.
Now, do you like his current look better with the gills and stuff?
I like the gills more personally.
I remember liking this look more than I do now, but I think the gills look kind of weird too.
Abomination is just a weird design in general.
I feel like they just need a monster for him to fight.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm thinking about it now, and this feels like... doesn't feel totally in character for Blonsky for me. To want to be, like, an actual monster to fight Banner. Like, almost feels like he wants to hunt him. Like, he wants to hunt prey that's bigger than him. But instead, he just wants to...
Yeah, that's kind of what I get out of it, too.
Yeah. I can see it sort of in the sense that, like, he just wants to fight him. And he got a little closer each time, so he wants to be an equal to him now. Like, I can get that, but I prefer it better as, like, he's trying to hunt prey that's bigger than him. But it doesn't work when Bruce is the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's my character analysis of Emil Blonsky.
Emil Blonsky, the Abomination.
Keep us high. Now this part does rule.
Cool. You know, Marvel really had a good thing with characters jumping out of helicopters and planes.
Betty, I've got to try. I jumped the gun on that one.
And there he goes.
She's holding her hand out. Betty, he's falling. He's free falling. You can't reach him anymore.
I don't know why, but the only thing I can think about is the Kirby meme when he falls and he's just falling into the pit. No!
I like that he says, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Come on, miss.
And then the fist. Here comes the fist. Look at that.
From here on, this movie fucking rules, folks. I'm sorry. It is two CGI monstrosities against each other, but I have fun here.
Yes.
Another trailer shot.
This is a trailer shot. That's a poster shot, too.
Oh, that is the poster, yeah. Yeah, rip the rest of your shirt off. Want to see that body.
Slow build up. And then the light jog. And then the full sprint.
Bruce is definitely not.
And then the jump and punch. Boom.
By God, he speared him. Right out of midair. Hulk seems a bit, worse for wear
out
here.
Of it. Yep. That has Godzilla energy right there.
Remember when Godzilla laughed? That was awesome.
I love when he laughs.
We should do another Godzilla vs. Kong commentary.
I am down. I love Godzilla vs. Kong. I've seen that movie 4 times, and I'd watch it again.
Yeah, I've seen it 4 times now. About to dent his head in with that car. And he's just going to be like, that all you got?
This looks like a ghoul in Fallout.
Oh, God, he does. It's fucking Nick Valentine on steroids.
Well, I mean, that's a synthoid, but sure.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
A ghoul would be the guy that helps you out in the ocean. What is it? The polluted sea, the toxic sea.
Yeah. I think.
The glowing sea. That's what it's called. Yes,
Yeah.
the doctor who helps you out in the glowing sea.
Which game is that?
4.
Okay.
You said Nick Valentine, so I was just keeping up with
Yeah.
it.
Well, I remember there's a super mutant you find like around that area that you have a quest for. He's got like a
That
little
might
bunker.
be the one that you're thinking about. Yeah. That's him.
Yeah, but he's not a ghoul. He's a super mutant.
Well, then he looks like a super mutant.
I see it. They should be pulling that helicopter down much quicker than they are.
It really should. They probably weigh like 3 tons.
Oh yeah, probably more than that.
Yeah, so that helicopter would be, as the singers would say in the early 2000s, down, 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 down.
As Blink-182 would also
down.
say in the early 2000s. The song "Down" by Blink-182 on their Untitled album was in 2003. Oh, look at that
Could
shot
also
with the
be-
fingernails. That's like a horror movie shot.
Should be rated R.
Should be radar.
Could also be Fallout Boy. They're going down, down, and then wow.
Sugar, they're going down.
Yes.
Also Disturbed with the sickness from the early 2000s. They could be going down with that.
Down with the sickness.
Damn, those soldiers are toast, but Betty, that plot armor do be strong.
Look, she has a minor scrape. It's so minor.
She got dead soldiers all around her, but she and her 60-something-year-old dad they're good.
Look at the blood on him compared to the blood on her. She has a scrape.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she used her pumice bar a little bit too hard on her face.
Oh, I forgot the moment we're about to get here. Which should absolutely kill those two in the helicopter.
Nah, plot armor.
Damn, gas is pricey, and you're just gonna let it leak like that?
In this economy?
This was 2008. Gas was pricey then, too.
It was. We were going through a housing crisis.
Uh-huh. I remember those prices, the highest they got was about what they are now. At least around here. He's got elbow spikes now, sure.
No, he had them.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
You ever just look at your girl and get all the motivation you need to beat the Abomination?
Sometimes. Into the wall. Yeah, they're dead.
They're so dead by with this thunderclap. They get pushed back, but somehow none of that fire gets inside.
And Betty was like right there. Yeah, she was right there when the fire came up. She dead.
What is this chain thing and where did it come from?
I'm trying to see.
Whoosh.
Hulk just getting tossed around.
Yeah. There's no Thanos, but he is still getting his shit rocked. Any last words? Did Tim Roth do the voice for Abomination?
The fire rises. I don't know. This is a trailer shot.
Mm-hmm. The physics of that chain flying the way it did always makes me laugh too.
Physics don't matter in these movies.
The scene is in slow-mo except for the chain going flying.
Oh, oh.
Oh! You ever just get your elbow
Took the
spike taken
bone
off
out
and
of it.
stabbed in the chest with it?
Jeez, it's brutal. Should be rated R. Looks like a Titan.
Betty, this guy's still a pretty big monster. It's probably best to kill him. Damn, the timing of all those cops. Where were you when Harlem was getting wrecked?
General Ross didn't call them in yet.
He didn't call the cops, though. He called the military.
Yeah, but you gotta call in the different branches.
Mm.
So you gotta start with the military, then you go to the cops, then you go to your meter maids.
They're entirely different organizations.
Exactly. Look at that man's beard.
Look at that man's mustache. It's like the third time we've talked about the mustache.
It's an iconic mustache. What can we say?
General Ross looking down at his failure, seeing the damage that his decisions has wrought. All to take down the fugitive Bruce Banner, who he thought was a bad guy, but turns out might actually be a good guy. It's a big moment for General Thunderbolt Ross. I love the name Thunderbolt, by the way.
Thunderbolt Ross. I love Thunderbolt too.
General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
I love the name Thunderbolt because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, he leads the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but
at one point.
Bolts are lightning.
Yes.
Thunder and lightning are not the same thing.
Yeah.
Betty.
What was I gonna say? I'm sad that I don't think, and obviously I'm sad that William Hurt is passed in general, but I think they were planning to do Red Hulk soon. So
with him?
Sad that we'll never see that to fruition. Yeah.
I think maybe in that video game adaptation of the Ang Lee movie, I think they might have done Red Hulk in that.
Yeah, because I think they were like setting it up in Black Widow, because in Black Widow he's sick and coughing.
Oh.
So I think they were gonna say that he was gonna die. I don't know about that, because that movie was filmed 3 years ago.
No, I didn't know that he was in the movie. That's what I said.
Oh, he's only in the very beginning, because it starts off after Civil War, and so they're hunting Natasha.
Gotcha.
But they have him like being sick at the beginning of the movie, so I assume that was them gonna set up to be like, oh, he'll take a super serum or something that'll turn him into the Red Hulk.
He's back in Canada. All you hunters better watch out.
British Columbia. He's gonna go hang out with Nardwuar.
Who?
You don't know about Nardwuar?
I don't think so.
Bro, you definitely know about Nardwuar. I'll show you after, but everyone in the comments, no one writes in our comments, but if you know who Nardwuar is, write in the comments. You guys know exactly what to write.
We did get one comment for our Sarah Marshall video, which was Arcadio being like, I wonder what inspired this. Arcadio, to be clear, we did that before we learned your bad take.
Oh, that he doesn't like Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Well, he only gave it a 3.5.
Oh, yeah.
He got mad at me for giving it a full 5 stars. Because we were debating some movies. I don't remember.
Yeah,
it started with Finding Nemo, and then he was making fun of my opinions.
Nemo. Yeah, then we got into a whole lot of other things.
We upload this after that conversation. We upload that after the conversation, but we record it days before.
Yeah.
He's got a nice beard now.
The movie ends with him here.
No, the movie actually ends with the scene we're about to get.
Days without incident. 31. It's been a month. 0.
He can control it now. Reload.
Hey, there we go.
What is he
I
drinking?
thought this was a post-credit
Is that Mountain
scene.
Dew? No, people always have that misconception. Every time I've seen this movie,
Yeah.
it's been the end of the movie. It hasn't been a credit scene.
Yeah.
It feels like a post-credit scene, but it's before.
It definitely does. It feels like he'd open his eyes, cut to black, cut to the credits, and then this would come up a little bit later.
Mm-hmm. The smell of stale beer and defeat. Ross was drinking a very green drink. Do we think he was just drinking straight up Mountain Dew from the bar?
He might be drinking the drink that was at the beginning of the movie.
A mixed drink with that soda.
Yeah.
A team.
Sorry, this era of Iron Man just goes so hard.
I always forget the who's we line. Does he mean he and Nick Fury?
Yeah, because Fury approached him at the end of the first one, and I'm pretty sure that like Tony thinks that like, oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna get in, and then we find out no. But that's the end of the movie. I don't see another scene afterwards.
No, yeah,
so I think that's
what everyone thinks is the credit scene, which is it's always the end of the movie.
Yeah, no,
that's a misconception that's always bugged me.
Yep, the movie was all right. Kind of boring.
Okay. I wouldn't say boring. It's just
there's a lot of lulls for me.
It's just kind of unremarkable. Like it never gets great to me. Like I said, the last scene or the last action scene ruled. It's fine.
Yeah.
I remember liking it more when I was a 10-year-old kid who would skip around all the boring stuff and just watch the 2 big action scenes.
Yeah, me too. It's definitely gone down for me.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Edward Norton's pretty good. I don't care for Liv Tyler, but everyone else is good enough in their role.
Yeah.
Tim Blake Nelson is just like over the top, but sometimes it works for me and sometimes it doesn't. This time it worked for me.
Tim Blake Nelson usually works for me.
Yeah.
So I'm always glad to see him and stuff.
Based on the comic book by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's Joe Quesada, who at the time was the president of Marvel Comics. I don't believe he still is. Maybe he wasn't president at that time, but he was about to be. But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed our commentary for this one. This was a lot of fun.
We strayed off the beaten path quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Got us through those lulls that Manny was talking about.
Yeah, but in general, it was okay.
Decent flick. I'll go 3 stars with it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd give it.
Does that mean
no heart for me?
Oh, no heart.
No
okay.
heart.
That was my follow-up.
This is a no heart movie.
A no heart movie. Yeah, it would be a borderline heart for me if I judged on that criteria. I had a.
Is Letterboxd actually back up yet?
Looks like it.
It is. Okay. The Incredible
Gotta log it on the box
Hulk.
with the commentary tag.
Yep. Specify the date you watched it. I've seen this movie before. Save. You don't get a heart. Sorry.
Wah wah.
Wah wah.
Mostly low scores from the people I follow.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing for me.
A lot of 3s and 2.5s. A couple 3.5s.
It's not Marvel's worst, but it's not their best.
It'd probably be close to the bottom, but like
it's close to the bottom for me.
If push comes to shove, I would still rather watch this than either Ant-Man movie.
I like the first one.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Second one, I don't really like. I've only seen it once, and I do not remember it, and I don't really have an urge to go back and rewatch it. But
yeah, Thor: The Dark World is
another conversation. Yeah, Thor.
Everyone puts near the bottom. I remember that movie being totally watchable. Like the comedy doesn't work, but like the movie itself was watchable, totally fine. I still don't think they've made a terrible movie out of these. I haven't seen Black Widow or Eternals. They've made a lot of
Eternals isn't bad. Yeah. I don't think.
Some people do think that.
Black Widow I do not like.
Yeah. I don't really want to see
By all
either of
metrics,
them.
it's
I will
fine,
eventually, though.
but yeah. By all metrics, it's just like okay, below average, considering like the rest of them. But
Do you consider good visual effects to be a metric? Because by that
oh god,
metric,
yes, because that movie looks atrocious. Since Endgame, there has not been a movie with good visuals, in my opinion.
Doctor Strange was the closest, but even that,
Doctor Strange was the closest. Some of Shang-Chi was pretty good. I like
most
the
of
way that the
Shang-Chi looked
action was
terrible,
filmed.
I think.
I like the way action was shot in Shang-Chi in general. I think a lot of the first like 2/3 I enjoy pretty much, but that third act is just bad, and that bus fight does not look good.
No.
But anyways, guys, we'll get there when we get there. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
Catch you on the flippity flip.